Hello everybody, I apologize for my complete absence last week. Unfortunately, or fortunately actually for me, I've been working outside and away from my home for a change. I've been doing signage for a new shop in town and also stenciling or painting the covering sales for a delivery truck. So yeah, it was a welcome break, but I'm back. And this will be the second to last Learn Basic Afrikaans Conversation, and then we will take a break from it and we will learn about other things for a while, and then eventually do a recap and come back to this later on. That is, if you want me to. Okay, so let's get into it. Today I'm viewing my town from the tourist perspective, and I'm imagining I'm driving into town and I need to know where basic services are. So the first one we're looking at that we may need to ask for is the gas station, as the Americans would say, or the petrol station, or the service station. Now in Afrikaans we will ask for the brandstofstasie, which is something we do not use regularly, or we will ask for the petrolstasie, which will translate to petrol station, or alternatively, also something we don't use regularly, the dienscentrum. Another alternative, which I did not put in here and which we use regularly, is the fulstasie, which basically means filling station. However, I would say our regular folk would ask for the petrol station, or in Afrikaans petrolstasie. Alright, other alternatives being brandstofstasie, which is actually academically correct, or the dienscentrum, service station, or fulstasie, filling station. But if you stop anywhere and you ask anybody for the petrol station, petrolstasie, they will know exactly what you are asking for. And I think for non-Afrikaans speakers it will be easier to remember. The next service we're looking at will be the fire station, and in Afrikaans brandweerstasie. Fire station, brandweerstasie. Okay, moving on, we're looking at a clothing store or clothing shop. In Afrikaans we'll ask for the klerewinkel. Klere being clothing, winkel being shop. Klerewinkel. Something else which may be dire, or that you as a tourist may need, will be a restaurant. Now in Afrikaans that's easy because it is exactly the same. However, during lockdown we may not be able to sit down and have a meal, because a restaurant, even in Afrikaans, would refer to a place where you actually sit down and have a proper meal. But during lockdown we may look for takeaways, and takeaways in Afrikaans would be wegneem etes. And that translates to exactly what it says: take away food. Food in Afrikaans translates to kos, kos. But the action of eating your food is eet, eet. And dinners or lunches would be eetes, eetes, and that is why takeaways would be wegneem etes, wegneem etes. Food will be kos. So if you can't remember restaurant or wegneem etes, you can just ask for kos, kos. And somebody will assume that you are looking to buy food. Okay, so restaurant will remain restaurant in Afrikaans. Takeaways, wegneem etes, and food indeed will be kos, kos. If you are not lucky enough to stay healthy while visiting our country, you may need a hospital. And that's another easy one because in Afrikaans it's hospitaal, hospitaal. Just a longer A sound at the back, at the end, and other than that we spell it exactly the same, slight difference in pronunciation. Hospital, hospitaal, hospital, hospitaal. Or even worse, if you need an ambulance, you may have to ask for an ambulance, ambulance. Again, very similar, just different pronunciation with a long A sound at the back. Ambulance, ambulance. Moving on, we are flying through it today. Let's hope you're not unfortunate enough to need the police, but if you do, you will be asking for the polisie in Afrikaans. Polisie. Police, polisie. Very similar, once again, difference in spelling, slight difference in pronunciation. The police station would be the polisiestasie. Direct translation, police being polisie, station being stasie. Policeman would be polisieman. Same scenario. So it's the polisie, polisiestasie, polisieman. Not that difficult. And if you need something to read, you may want to go to the library. And in Afrikaans, now this is a difficult one. My children, when they were small, all had different variations of this word. They could not pronounce this word until they were more or less 8-9 years old. So the library in Afrikaans would be bibliotheek, bibliotheek. And I'm going to say that slow and clear. Bibliotheek, bibliotheek. I've heard various forms of this word, very interesting and hilariously funny. But indeed, a library is the bibliotheek. Okay, and that is it for today, folks. I'm sure there are other places in town, but we're going to stick with this for today. As I said, I will make one more Learn Basic Afrikaans conversation in this series. Then we'll do a recap and we'll go on to learning other things. We'll give it a month or two for you guys to catch up and to rehearse this. And then if you want me to, I'll come back and do some more. Maybe read short Afrikaans poems, short stories, and do direct translations word for word. and we'll see how that goes, work on sentence construction, etc., etc. But that is only if you guys want me to do that. In the coming days, hopefully, if all goes well, we've already started with graphology as something that we can learn about, and we did the African elephant. I've got a number of topics lined up for you which you may be interested in or you may not, but I think it's something interesting to hang on to look into and to come back for. Therefore, I'm asking you guys to please give me a like, that is if you like my videos, subscribe, and ding that bell for notifications, because you never know, I may just post something interesting that will catch your interest, and therefore please make sure that you get your notifications for my next post. I thank you so much, and I'll see you again later. Bye.